Right, I thought I'd take a little video of them after they've had their meat and then a drink from Mum, and they've been moved into their daytime bedroom, which is part of our kitchen, so they get used to all the bangs and bashes that go on normally, and things like vacuum cleaners. But I wanted to take this so you heard them at their worst and you can identify a grizzly, tired puppy. Now when you hear this, when you've put the puppy to bed and it's not cold, it's not hot, it's got a comfortable bed, it's got food, water, maybe a little hot water bottle wrapped in a towel or something, and it grizzles and cries and yelps, you've got to ignore it. Otherwise you'll teach them. I know I've harped on this before, but most people crack, is my experience. But if you see that this is normal, they're healthy puppies, they're just grizzly little toddlers who don't want to fall asleep and are doing everything in their power to stay awake. But if you weaken and take them up, then all you do is make them more tired and they don't get their normal sleep. So if you want a happy puppy gets plenty of sleep. Hear that, kids? You'll be happier if you get plenty of sleep. So we learn to tune out. We have some that have already bitten the dust. Let's see who they are. I think we have the boy down there. No, it must be the biggest girl. Then over there, we've got the smallest girl just there to the right. The next smallest girl. So the one over there who's already fallen asleep is the boy. Now, I know you people getting a try would like to know who's who. It won't be decided until quite late, because I go through all this agony so that I get 2 pups for myself, and I will naturally pick the best show ones, which sometimes you have to wait a long time to make sure they've got perfect teeth alignment and the boy has got testicles dropped. So, and the things that you probably won't care about, but which is important, is that bassets really should have a straight back. If they're built right, front and back, then they should have a straight back and not get back problems. That's the reason bassets, you hear of them getting back problems, is they're usually got poor angulation front and back, like a bad bridge. They're saggy in the middle, overweight and under-exercised. So these ones, as they grow, you will notice generally retain a good straight top line, because I'm very thingy about good angulation. So we'll see who. I promise tomorrow I will individually carry each try out to its new area and identify which are the boys and girls. I'm pretty sure they get so grumpy sometimes when they're irritable. Don't we all? Okay, they're giving in. They're starting to fall asleep. I don't want to wake them up to show you who's the boys and who's the girls. I'm always picking them up and looking, and then due to lack of sleep, my brain has no memory recall whatsoever. I've got notes everywhere written for myself. I'm lucky to know what day it is. Now that's pathetic. So tired, he can't stand, but he wants to keep moving. And there all comes. They like these little round beds. They're quite cheap, $8 in Target or Kmart, something like that. They like a little bed. It'll last them probably 2 months, and then they'll be too big for it as they get a lot bigger. They are currently about 1/4 of the size that they'll be when you get them. So don't be like some people who turn up to pick up their puppy and have collars that would fit these ones but go nowhere near. I'll measure their collars when they're getting closer to being picked up so you know how big they are. But if you're asking the seller, you want a collar that'll fit, say, a Labrador puppy, because that's what size roughly they'll be, a Labrador on short legs. Except for little Miss Muffet, who's totally disappeared. Oh, there she is. Okay. There we are. We're going to sleep now. Nearly going to sleep, except for the bulldozer over the top. We'll see which one this one is. Hey, come here, baby. Just roll over. Oh, you're a little girl. Oh. That's one of mine. Lucky me. Yes, I've got a winner there. There's only 2 try girls, and I'm keeping both of them. Yeah, she would be the noisiest. Never mind. The black and white ones, as I said, you can notice already the black is turning brown, and a lot of that white will go and the black will spread more, but the black will spread as brown. Okay, we better go and feed Mum.